Through Shaheem, that's how I got the tape of the father. Through me is how the city of Trenton got the tape of the father. Elevation had to remind me of that, because I had forgot. But he reminded me of that.
You bought the tape to Trenton?
Yeah. We had seen it, the first time we had ever heard of it was that summer, if not either June, July, or August Parliament in Medina. A brother had the tape. He had it on tape. And then, like I said, I knew Shaheem, and me and Shaheem was developing a rapport with each other. And then Shaheem told me he had the tape. And I was like, word, you got the tape? And I said, I want it. He said, don't worry, I'll give it to you. It was a few months before he gave it to me, but I understood in the long run why. God, you gotta walk, you gotta earn. Everything ain't just given, you gotta earn things. See, Shaheem, he was from Medina, but his parents had split. So his old king lived up here in Pelon, his old earth lived in Medina. So he was going to a law school in Pelon when he was visiting his father. And when living in Medina, he was going to law school in Medina. So as he would tell me, God, I walked with the universal sham God. But he's the one that gave me the tape. And a couple other Parliament tapes, like one from 83 and one from 86. As I say, the ones I had, I know that Rasheen got. Because he got everything from all those years. Those probably still cassette, no video, but he got them the same way, cassette. But Shaheem is how I met Jaki. I met Jaki August of '91. When I met Jaki, he was with Ahmed. Shaheem brought me over to meet him. And I knew Ahmed already. And him and Ak just started dropping shit. They just was dropping certain history about, and I never forget, because your man, I met your man that day, and it took me, and I...
Man, who's your rock?
Kevin Simpson, Law Justice. I met him that day, that Parliament, earlier. And I wouldn't realize it was him till years later on, maybe probably 5 years into Facebook. I realized who he was. Because he'd been to Trenton before. He taught people out South Trenton. He actually, my physical cousin Latif, his father Devon, got knowledge through Kevin Simpson. Brothers he was around. They all got knowledge through him.
Kevin Simpson is from
Medina.
Medina.
Yeah, but he whatever, however he ended up in Trenton, he was in Trenton. He was out South Trenton, and because when we met, he told me about who he was. Boom, boom, boom. It wasn't until years later on Facebook when a brother named Bourne, who used to play basketball from Trenton High, returned. He was commenting on the thing, and I'm like this. How you know? How the fuck you know these people from South Trenton? And then I'm reading a lot of the comments, and then I put all of it together. I said, that's when I put that day. I went like this. That's that brother from the day I met Jaki. Because when Jaki was building with me, and when him and Ahmed was building with me, he was up from the Parliament building, and he was on his pro-black militant shit, and Jaki was saying, see, law says, see, that brother gonna get brothers killed. See, it's been brothers like him they've been around since the 60s. They come and they go, God. Cause they ain't grasped this. That's not what the man was teaching. He was one of the first ones talking that brought outside of the mayor's man that would mention not being anti-white nor pro-black. That's one thing I will say definitely. He was the first one outside of the mayor, reading the mayor, that chapter of the Mayor's Man, where someone used that.
You read the Mayor's Man?
No. I put it like this. It was years before I even saw the actual whole book. When I first read the chapter, I had printed out copies of it.
It's hard to find, huh?
Yeah, it's hard. It's hard.
And it's a lot of money.
Some people got it. It's a lot. It's put like it's more than a few got it. I'll tell that. It's more than a few people got it. It's yeah, but it's hard. But more than a few got it. I may have gotten that through Shaheem. If not him, if it wasn't Shaheem, I got that through Barshawn. And they lived around the corner from each other.
If Mecca did this.